Hello and good day, my friends. Today we'll be doing the moon flow vinyasa to help with that time of the month. So we want to make sure that our energy flow is moving outward and evenly, and we don't disrupt it by doing inversions, really going upside down. And this is for soft strength and seated release to help with low back tension. I already put on my Clary Calm roller ball on the lower abdomen. So this helps with women's health and hormones and symptom relief in a natural way. And then I'm also going to use the Breathe roller ball. It's been a bit windy here, so it's kind of acted up my sinuses. Some really great oils you can use today are rose, geranium, clary calm, clary sage, deep blue, of course, for low back tension. So you'll want a bolster, your blocks, maybe a blanket, and a mat, of course, and start in a nice seated position wherever you're comfortable. We'll get grounded in our strength and releasing the tension that we might feel in our bodies. If you feel like you just want to move your body a little bit here, get the energy flowing, then do so, or just sit up nice and tall, your head towards the sky, eyes closed, hands on your knees, chin is parallel to the floor, sitting on your bolster. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. That 3 times. Now just growing your roots deep into the earth, being grounded and taking the energy from the earth that is so plentiful to replenish you. Focusing on your breath down into the belly. And bring your hands to heart center. Bow your head. Set your intention for today, for ease of the day, strength and stamina, and give yourself grace. This is a time to ensure that you have enough rest and nutrients in your body. Open your eyes gently, bring your hands back down to your knees. Okay, so first we'll start with a couple just seated movements and side stretches. So bring your arms all the way up into an inhale. Right arm comes down to the side, left arm over to the right, bending at the side, looking up towards the armpit. Inhale back up to center. Exhale that left arm down and right arm over. Or if you want to mirror me, it would be the opposite. So inhale back to center, one arm down and back over to the side, looking up under the armpit if you can, opening the chest back into the center and down to the other side again, looking under the armpit, open in the chest and relax. Now bring your arms out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, twist all the way around. Bring your right arm to the back, left arm to the right knee. Just gentle twist. Inhale back to center and exhale to the other side. Inhale to center and exhale to the other side again. Looking over that back shoulder. Inhale to center and exhale to the left. Just getting some fluid motion in the spine here. Now we'll do some shoulder rolls Inhale the shoulders up and back, and exhale down and around. Do 4 big shoulder rolls in one direction and 4 in the opposite direction. Inhale on the up, exhale on the down. And around to the opposite direction, nice and slow. All right, so you can take your bolster off from underneath you, or you can keep it there and grab a blanket and put it under your knees. You're gonna do a forward fold here, so have your feet out in front of you. And being that we're not completely warmed up, we're gonna have a nice bend in our knees, nice and relaxed. You can even have a second bolster or pillow on your legs if you choose, that you can kind of lay over on. So if you choose to do this, just have your bolster right on your legs. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward at the hips. And bring your hands down towards the feet. Try to keep the back straight, the lower back, pressing your chin towards your feet. You can have your hands on your bolster, let your head rest on your hands if you like. Or if you're not using a bolster or a pillow, on your knees. And just lean forward and let gravity take you down to where you're comfortable. There should be no pain. And with every breath you inhale, expand the spine forward, and exhale, gently bend at the hips. Try not to round in the spine. When you feel you're at a good place where you're not feeling low back tension, then you can allow your body to sink down with the gravity more and more with every breath. Still elongating in the spine on the inhales. On your next inhale, bring your arms straight in the back, all the way up. And release the hands. Now you can remove your bolster or your pillow or blanket from under the knees. Come into on all fours, on your hands and knees. Going to go into some cat-cows. You can have your toes tucked under or your feet flat on the mat. Here you can just start to move your hips back and forth a little bit. Get a little bit of motion in them. Then inhale into cow. So your belly button comes towards the mat. Your chest opens forward, looking forward in front of you, and your pelvis is tilted backwards, tailbone towards the sky. And exhale, curl that tailbone down, tuck the chin to the chest, press into your hands, and arch in the back into cat. Inhale the cow. Exhale cat. And just do this about 6 or 7 times on your own. To take any movements that you need to feel lubrication in the joints and encouraging that movement, that lower body release. I like to take some big circles all the way around and down towards my heels, bringing the hips to one side, down to the heels, all the way to the other side. I'll do this both directions. All right. Now bring your right foot forward and step it outside of your right hand. We're going to go into lizard pose, or you can go into a low lunge, whichever you're comfortable with. Low lunge is your knee just in front of you. Hands are on both sides. Here you can also have your blocks. Wherever you're comfortable there, you can put a little blanket underneath the back knee if you like to have a little bit more cushion there. If you're going to do lizard pose, that foot comes out to the side. Toes can face out to the about 2 o'clock. You can spider your fingers on the mat or have them flat. Really press that pelvis down towards the mat, open in the chest forward. You can even bring your knee out to the side, kind of bringing that inner part of the foot out and up, really opening up in the pelvis here. Breathing deep. Inhale that leg back up if it's out. You could have kept it and make sure you're having a 90 degree in the knee. Raise up that back knee off of the mat. Bring that right foot all the way back. Gentle down dog real quick. And then bring that left leg all the way up to the front. You can walk it up if you need to. Place that back knee down. Point that left toes out to about 10 o'clock or 11. And have a 90 degree angle in the knee so it's not over the toes going forward. And just allow the pelvis to sink towards the mat. You can open up in that left knee, bringing the left foot, inner portion of the foot up off of the mat a bit. Really try to press the chest forward and open up the shoulders. We're looking forward. We're not looking down. Two more big breaths. Really press into all parts of your fingers and not into your wrist. Inhale that knee back up. Step up that left back knee and bring that left foot to meet the right foot. Come into a child's pose, spreading the knees wide. Reach your arms out forward. Head to the mat, heels to the glutes. Deep breath. All right, now come to a standing position. And you'll go on to the long side of your mat, wide feet, about 3 to 4 feet, wherever you're comfortable. Point your toes out to the side of the mat as much as you can where it's comfortable and you still have your balance. If you need a chair next to you, you certainly have a chair. Go into some goddess pose. So inhale, strong in the legs, active in the knees, and strong in the glutes. Bring your abdominals in real strong, up to the sky with the arms. Cactus arms and down into a squat, goddess pose. Tuck in the tailbone a bit so you're not arching in the low back. Inhale back up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now here, try to bring your right elbow to your right knee. And stretch that left arm up. Try to gaze under that left armpit, opening up in the chest, side stretch. Bring the left arm back, cactus arms into the center, and to the opposite side. Left elbow to left leg. Look up to the right and straighten that right arm, opening the chest. And inhale back up to top. All the way up. Inhale and exhale. Bring your feet all the way back into the center. Come to the top of your mat. And inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. You can have a deep bend in the knees if you like. Step all the way back into a plank position. Activating the glutes, the abdominals, strong in the legs. Press away the mat and come down to your knees. Here we'll go into supported pigeon. So you can have your bolster here in front of you. You can even have a couple blocks underneath your bolster. The top one can be on the second level, and the bottom one on the first level. And then what you'll do is have you come back into your plank Bring your right leg forward into your pigeon pose. And then gently lay all the way forward onto your bolster. Bring it a little bit closer to you if you need it. You can move your head to one side. You can have a pillow or a bolster under your hip if it doesn't come down far enough. And some deep breaths. If you don't want to use supported, you can certainly go without. Inhale back up, walking your hands back. Nice, strong, tall spine. Plant your hands, come up off that back knee, and bring your right leg back. Switch to the right leg or the left leg. Bring that left leg forward, get into a comfortable position. Walk the right leg back so it's nice and straight. You can sit nice and tall so your pelvis can sit close to the floor, or put a pillow, blanket, or bolster block under your left hip if it doesn't want to go down far enough. And then gently exhale down to your bolster again and bring your head to the opposite direction. Now bring your head to center. Inhale, walk your hands all the way back up. Sit nice and tall. Come up off that back knee and come back into a kneeling position. And we'll just turn around and we'll still use this seated bolster. And we'll have both feet on either side, knees together. And we're gonna go into a supported hero pose. Here you can even have your bolsters up a little higher, depending on what your positioning, what your level is. So you can have your back block all the way up on the third position, and then the second block on the second position. And here you can even make sure that your top block is a little tilted to the front so it won't fall backwards. So whatever position you're at, get it prepared for yourself. Then have your sacrum, your back, right up against the back part of your bolster. Your feet will be on either side of your hips, and try to have your knees close together. Inhale, tall spine, and gently onto your elbows, roll back onto your supported bolster. Tuck your hips in just a little bit to roll your tailbone out from underneath you. Placing your hands on your heels, relax your elbows, and just breathe, allowing the energy, the apana, to flow outward, embracing the gift that we're given as women. Breathe into any tension you might feel. And just ask it to release. Sink into the moment. Now, just as you came in, press into your elbows. Gently raise your head, one side at a time, then to the hands, all the way back up to a seated position. You can release one leg at a time, bringing it out in front of you, and then the next. Sitting nice and tall. To Dandasana. Toes pointing up, hands at your side. Inhale and exhale. Now you can remove your bolster and your blocks, or you can use a bolster. We're going to go into a supine twist. So gently lay back on your mat. And if you want to use your bolster on either side for your knee, that's fine. Inhale that right knee into the chest and exhale. Now left hand is going to bring that right knee off to this left side. Right arm out to the right side. Gently look over that right shoulder and twist into the spine. 2 more deep breaths. And then inhale back to center. Release that right leg. Inhale and exhale, hugging in that left leg into the chest, the left knee. And then pressing the right knee all the way to, or the left knee all the way to the right. Looking over that left shoulder, supine twist. Inhale back to center. Release that left leg. Give yourself a little shake if you need it. We'll do happy baby. So bring your knees to your chest. Thread your hands in between your knees. Grab your feet. You can grab your toes, the inside of your feet, or go to the outside of your feet with your hands. Press your knees towards the mat. Open your feet to the sky. Keeping your tailbone and your sacrum as close to the mat as you can. And you can even give yourself a little movement, rocking side to side into your happy baby. Releasing the low back and pelvis. Now relaxing one leg at a time, all the way back down to the mat. Go into our last position of Savasana. Here you can put a bolster under your knees, cover yourself with a blanket, cover your eyes if you like. Feet are as wide as the mat. Hands are away from the body at the sides and palms facing up. Relaxing the entire body. Relaxing the right foot, the right leg, the left foot, and the left leg. Relaxing both hips and the entire pelvis. As the breath sinks it into your space. Relaxing the abdominals, the right hand, and the right arm. It's totally relaxed. The left hand and the left arm are relaxed. The low back, the mid back, and the upper back. Relax the chest and the shoulders. Relax the neck, the head, and the face. Relaxing the jaw and the forehead, bringing the tongue away from the top of the mouth. You can stay here as long as you need to. Breathe into your space. Thank you for your time. I hope you go on to your day with ease, balance, and a renewed strength. Namaste.